Hello everyone, welcome to our another video on job interview training course. In this video, I will teach you how to prepare for a liquidity risk interview. If you are applying for a liquidity risk related role in any organization, make sure to stay tuned to this video because I promise to help you pass your interview at the first attempt. And to achieve this objective, I'm sharing with you the top most important liquidity risk management job interview questions along with their sample answers. I will also let you know the purpose of asking each question from the hiring manager so you can create your answer by including all those important things that I will teach you in this video. Very quickly before we get started, if you are watching my video for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming career focus content. Alright, let's jump in. So the first important question that you should need to prepare for is, can you explain the concept of liquidity risk and its importance? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to evaluate your understanding of liquidity risk. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, liquidity risk refers to the risk that a company will not be able to meet its short term financial obligations due to an inability to convert assets into cash or obtain enough funding. Effective liquidity risk management ensures that a company can meet its liabilities as they fall due, which is crucial for maintaining operational stability and avoiding insolvency. By managing liquidity risk, companies can maintain investor and stakeholder confidence and avoid financial distress. Question number 2. How do you measure and monitor liquidity risk in a financial institution? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to understand your approach to identifying, measuring, and monitoring liquidity risk. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, liquidity risk is measured and monitored using various metrics such as the liquidity coverage ratio and net stable funding ratio. These ratios help ensure that a financial institution has sufficient high quality liquid assets to survive short term and long term stress scenarios. Additionally, cash flow forecasting, stress testing, and scenario analysis are used to assess the impact of potential liquidity events. Regularly reviewing these metrics and conducting stress tests helps to identify and mitigate potential liquidity risks. Question number 3. Can you describe a time when you successfully managed a liquidity crisis? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to assess your practical experience and problem solving skills in managing liquidity crises. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, in my previous role, our company faced a sudden liquidity crunch due to an unexpected market event. I quickly convened a crisis management team and conducted a thorough assessment of our liquidity position. We identified non essential assets that could be liquidated and arranged short term financing to cover immediate obligations. We also communicated transparently with stakeholders to maintain confidence. By taking swift and decisive actions, we were able to navigate the crisis and restore our liquidity position within a few weeks. Question number 4. What strategies do you recommend for improving a company's liquidity position? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to understand your strategic thinking and ability to enhance a company's liquidity management practices. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, to improve a company's liquidity position, I recommend several strategies such as optimizing cash flow management, reducing inventory levels, and extending payment terms with suppliers. Diversifying funding sources and maintaining a liquidity buffer of high quality liquid assets are also crucial. Additionally, implementing robust cash forecasting and regularly reviewing and adjusting liquidity policies can help ensure the company remains resilient to liquidity shocks. Question number 5. How do regulatory requirements impact liquidity risk management? Basically, the purpose of asking this particular question from your interviewer is that your interviewer wants to evaluate your knowledge of regulatory frameworks and their implications for liquidity risk management. So, how you can answer to this particular question is that, well, regulatory requirements play a significant role in shaping liquidity risk management practices. For example, the Basel III framework introduced the liquidity coverage ratio and net stable funding ratio, which require banks to maintain sufficient liquid assets to withstand short term and long term stress scenarios. These regulations aim to enhance the resilience of financial institutions by promoting sound liquidity management practices. Compliance with these requirements ensures that institutions are better prepared to handle liquidity pressures and contributes to overall financial stability. So, there you have it, 5 most important liquidity risk management interview questions along with their sample answers. I have already uploaded many videos on risk management topics that can also help you a lot in your interview preparation. The link is in the description of this video. Always remember that practice makes perfect. So take these answers as a starting point and tailor them to your own experiences and skills. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe our channel Knowledge Topper and also gives a thumbs up as well. You can also share it with anyone you think could benefit from it, and don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future video topics. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video on Knowledge Topper. Until then, keep striving for professional success. Have a good day.